So today I'm going to talk about how I manifested $10,000 a month, and how you can do the same. So, first, you got to know my story real quick. I was broke, and when I mean broke, I was broke as a joke, man. I lost my job, I lost my career, I lost everything. I had literally, I never had more than like $20 in my bank account. Like it was fucked up. I was homeless. My family kicked me out. It was a very long story. Maybe someday I can talk about it, but it was everything was down. I was suicidal. I was depressed. And whenever I tried to start a business, it always failed. It always went to like a point where I did the work. I got so close, but it never popped up, right? It felt like an evil loop I was stuck in, and I didn't understand what it was, right? And when I started to get back on my feet, like just an average way, like I can have my own apartment and my own computer. Like there was a point I had no phone. Like it was really very fucked up. But I came to the point where I can at least have some place to stay, and I decided to change my life. And what I started to do was I started to study the mind. For some reason, I just understood maybe if I can just understand my mind, because there's nothing different about me and Elon Musk. It's just what's in his mind that makes him do things. So when I started to study the mind, I started to study universal laws too. That's where everything opened, because when you can mix these two, you can have anything. So I read over 100 books. I went to 50 seminars online. I got over 20 mentors, and I cracked the code. And here is how: the mind and universal laws. First, let's start off with this first one. Everything operates by law. If you don't believe this, you can go check anything in the world. You can zoom in with a microscope and look at any atoms and molecules and look how they operate by a law. They always do the same things, and it acts by a law. The gravity, it always acts by a law. You can never trick gravity. You can never make it do something that doesn't want to do. It is stuck as a law. It doesn't care about your feelings. It will always operate by law. But if you can learn to specialize it to make it work for you, then you can have something like an airplane, right? You learn aerodynamics, and then you can make gravity work for you, right? These laws can be specialized for your advantage, but you gotta know them and follow them, and then you can specialize them. But if you try to go against them, it will never work. I got an example. It's a little harsh, but it will paint a good picture to understand why universal laws are important. But imagine if you took a baby, right? Let's say it's in the balcony but by itself, and it jumps out of the balcony. Will the gravity say, this baby is cute, it hasn't done anything wrong, it's so nice. Maybe I should turn off gravity and put it back into its home? No. Gravity doesn't care. It's a law. It just stays and does its job, right? So it will take the baby and smash it down, because that's the law. It doesn't care about your feelings. So when you take that and you look at, okay, why do I keep having bad results? Why do I keep attracting bad events? Well, it's the same as gravity. It doesn't care what you feel. It doesn't care if you're a good or a bad person. It just does its job. What you have to do is specialize it. But how do you specialize so you can attract different things? How do you specialize so you can change your results? Well, you specialize it by understanding your mind also operates by law, and that your mind is connected with the universal laws. So if you can fix your mind, if you can sync your mind with the universal laws, you can get anything. Because if you're already now attracting things, that means you have this force that keeps attracting things into your life. And it's a constant river that flows to you. But it's a river of pain. It's a river of lava. Let's say lava, right? Or acid. Well, what you have to do is just change how your mind operates, and that lava will turn into water. It will turn to something good, right? And then that attraction that is already there will be more positive. So this is the picture. I keep using it. I will always use this picture. I will always use this stick figure, because it's the easiest way to explain how you operate. I have seen this idea a million times, and I keep seeing it, and I keep drawing it, and I keep looking at it, because I want my mind to be so tuned in with this. So I always know when I'm outside and I need help, I just use this, because I know this is me. This is my mind. This is my body. This is the actions I take, and this is my results. Your mind is split up in two: your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. Now, your conscious mind is where you think, it's where you have your thoughts, it's where you, if I say, imagine a cat, and then imagine a dog, and then imagine your bathroom, and then imagine your favorite car, imagine the left side of the car, imagine the inside of the car. You see how your mind can switch those pictures instantly. That's here, conscious mind. But how many times have you had a picture of a car that you want, but you still didn't get it? And then you think, man, this doesn't work. No, you're not. You don't know the mind. You haven't studied the mind and understand how to use it properly. The thoughts you have here must be planted in the subconscious mind, which is the emotional mind, which is the frequency and vibration mind. Because feeling is just another word we made up for vibration, right? And another law of the universe is that everything vibrates. It's a law. If you zoom into any kind of object with a microscope, you will see atoms vibrating because everything in this universe vibrates, but it vibrates at such a high speed that it looks like it's standing still to you, right? So if you know that everything vibrates, that means you vibrate too. That means your thoughts and your feelings vibrate. And if you can grab those thoughts, an image of something, and you can feel that it's already real now, that means that's now vibrating in the universe. And through your body, because that's your instrument, your body will be in that vibration and your body will be moved to take specific actions. That's why you can see people that have so much energy and do amazing things. You're like, how do they do this? I can't even get up. I feel lazy sometimes. I don't feel like doing this and that. That's because they're in the right vibration. That's why that action is so easy for them. And they get inspirations. And the inspiration is from the infinite intelligence. It's from the universe, right? And then the results change. So when I understood this, when because I studied a lot of this, right? When I understood this, I said, okay, let me give it a try. Because now I understand the whole sequence of this. I just need to change what's here, and this will change, and this will change, and this will change. Because my mistake, remember what I showed you guys. I was broke, homeless, suicidal, depressed. Every business failed. Now why? These were my results. So when I started to trace back, okay, these being broke, homeless, everything bad came from my bad actions, which came from my bad vibration, which came from my bad feelings, which came from my bad thoughts. And I was like, oh my God. And everything started to change. Like my mind got blown away. I was like, okay, now I get it. If I just change my thoughts to being rich and I start feeling rich, then my body will be in that rich vibration and rich action can be taken and now rich results can be got, right? So here's an example of how I did it. My first goal was to make 10K a month because where I live, if you make 10K a month, like at least you're chilling, okay? You're not gonna be worried about bills. You're not gonna be worried about having a home. You're not gonna be worried about traveling. Nothing, okay? It's not the richest. My goal now is 100K a month, but 10K a month is at least the beginner's path where you can breathe, okay? So I started to use techniques to keep that 10K in my mind all the time, just always thinking about it, always thinking about it. And then I knew that I had to have feeling with it because feeling is the secret. Feeling is the vibration, it's the frequency. So you can be tapped in like a radio station and drag it to you. So I started to think that I had 10K and feel it everywhere where I went. I acted like I was 10K guy. I acted like I already had it. I used to walk like I used to walk with that confidence. I used to, you understand? Like everything was as a 10K person. And then my body, I swear, after 2 or 3 weeks with doing these techniques, my whole body was in a 10K vibration. I could feel it with every part of my body. And I swear to God, I used to get ideas and inspirations that I never got before because I was broke, and I used to go this broke way. Now I suddenly got new ideas, new thoughts about businesses to do and this and that, and everything just happened, boom, 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 boom. And I swear, after 3 months, I was up at 10K. I was shocked. I was like, what the hell happened? This is real? And bro, I straight up I cried. I was like, man, this is actually real. Like I was so lost in this because it was so fun. Because everything just starts to change when you do this right. You would just see new opportunities, new everything will be new because the universe is always for expansion, expression. It always wants to express more planets, express more animals, express more life, and it wants to expand to more universe. That's what the universe is always expanding, right? Scientific proven. It always expands since the Big Bang. It always keeps expanding and getting more planets, more this. It loves to expand. So why wouldn't that characteristic be inside of you? It is, but you're expanding the wrong way. This is how to expand the right way. This was my first experiment to get 10K a month, and it was such a great accomplishment. And I know that anyone can do this. Anyone. You just need the right guidance because to keep the 10K here and 10K here, It is easy, but it's not easy if you've never done it before because you truly have to change how you think. You truly have to study. You have to study because if you don't study this, after a week, your brain cells have forgotten that this is important, and you will start looking at your bank account and you will start thinking, I'm not a 10K guy. I am a 1K guy, 2K guy. And then you will start feeling that, and then your body will be in a 2K vibration, and you will go this way to make 2K. That's how crazy it is. That's how insane it is. This is how it works. So if you want to learn more and if you want to learn these techniques on how to do this, join my Telegram. It's for free. It's the link in the bio. Make sure you follow my Instagram, and I will teach you more about this. I want you guys to win. I truly want you guys to win. So this is my story, and I see you in the next video.